Hey y'all, this Big Country with Big Country Survival. Here is part part 2 of my prepper saving money kind of video. Alright. So you can get you some land. Alright. Here we go. So, in the last video I kind of went over, some things you could do as far as getting land and, the need for land. Alright, now here's some things you can do right now, starting right now, to get the money to buy the land. Alright, get out of debt. Gotta get out of debt first. Otherwise you're gonna be in even more debt to get this land. Now, you know what, there's really no other way of getting out of debt. The honest way, so to speak, other than pay it off. Well, you're gonna have to make some cutbacks, won't you? Here's some things you can cut back. How many people out there on the way to work stop at a 7-Eleven or a Starbucks or Star Schmucks or some coffee house and get their morning cup of joe? Or buy your chai tea, cafe mocha latte, gigolo, whatever. If you do, add up how much that costs you in a day. How much, I mean, gas station coffee, a large is like $1.75, $1.50. It doesn't take very long. And that adds up. It does, it adds up. So, make your own. I make my own coffee. For pennies compared to how much coffee I drink, as opposed to all of that. So, make your own coffee. How many people drink pop, soda, Coke, something like that? Cut that out. You don't need any pop. And if you do, if you really do, you want Coke, buy a 2-liter. Don't go to a gas station and buy, a little single bottle of pop, because you're paying the price of that for less. But I just quit it altogether. You don't need to drink pop. It gives you no benefit whatsoever. It's harmful to your body. So quit it. You eat junk food, sweets, Oreos, gummy bears, Snickers, all of that. Cut that out. Make it like a Friday night treat. Something like that. I get it. I got a craving for Oreos like everybody else, or the Hydrox cookies. I went to the Hydrox as my little treat when Oreo shipped their production over to Mexico. But I don't, eat them every day. It's a once in a great while thing for me. Okay? So cut those. Cut back your sweets. You go to a bar? Well, guess what? Cut that back too. You're paying 2-3 times as much for that beer you bought in the bar as opposed to if you bought a bought a 6-pack yourself, um, or just cut it all together out. I mean, you don't need to be drinking alcohol if you're saving money anyway. Or if you want, I mean, if you really do want a beer, get one. 6-pack sit in my fridge. There's a 6-pack will sit in my fridge for a couple months. Just every once in a while, I'll have a beer. Or you could brew your own. And therein lies an added bonus. Because you've got something valuable you can reproduce in an SHTF situation for barter, should you so desire. So, brew your own, quit, or at least quit going to the bars. Don't buy a new vehicle. I think I already went over that in that video, but don't let someone else take the depreciation out of it. Buy you a vehicle you can't afford right now with the money in your bank account, and don't go into debt on a vehicle. Just don't. If at all possible, don't go into debt on a vehicle. And here is probably this is probably the biggest ones where I'm not going to be a hypocrite on you guys, but this is an option. I'm not going to be hypocritical, because I got a hankering. I still rub snuff. I'm a tobacco guy. But if you're really, really trying to cut back, quit. Quit smoking cigarettes, quit smoking cigars, quit rubbing snuff, chewing tobacco, unless you can grow your own and you're really trying to save money to put towards buying some land. Then just quit. Or at very least, buy the cheapest stuff that you can stomach. Buy that $1.29 a can a Longhorn. Or I don't know what I don't smoke. I don't know what the cheapest cigarettes are out there. Pall Malls maybe. But or just quit. Just quit rubbing snuff. Quit smoking cigarettes. Quit cigars. I mean, it doesn't do you any good. There's worse things out there, but and I'm not saying I ain't perfect. I still rub snuff, but I did cut back a lot of other stuff. So anyhow, so here's another option, and here's probably one of my biggest pet peeves coming up. People complain about not having any money, and they go out to eat. Quit going out to eat. Make it a Sunday after church or a Friday night sort of thing, or a once a month sort of thing, but just quit going out to eat. You do the math. You go out to eat, you're going to spend for lunch every day of the week, 5 days a week. Every work day, go out to eat for lunch at work. You're going to spend at least $10. I about guarantee you. Not to mention the gas that you use to get to the place where you work and back, or to the restaurant and back. $10 a day just in food for just one meal. 5 days a week is $50. How much does a bag of bread cost? A lot less. A bag of bologna, or a package of bologna, a lot less. A bag of pretzels, or pita chips, or carrots, little baby carrot sticks. That doesn't cost that much. And it's better for you, really. Especially if you throw, some carrots, or make you a salad at home and throw a little ham in there or something. it's saving you money. It saves you even more money if you do what's on my next tip to save. Grow a garden. I don't care if you live in an apartment, if you live in the suburbs, or if you live in a trailer down by the river. You can grow a garden in some fashion. You can grow a couple of tomato plants, or you can have a little planter with some herbs, your own herbs, like chives and all that other junk. Chives and parsley and basil and stuff. You can grow that much. You can grow a little bit. And every bit of that food that you grow, that you consume, is that much less than you have to spend at the grocery store. Not to mention, if you've never gardened before, now's a good time to start. I know right now it's coming into spring planting pretty soon. Get started right now. I mean, just get started, because it is a learning curve. There's a learning curve involved in gardening. If you've not done it, right now it's the time to work out the bugs. After it all goes to pot is not the time to be working out the kinks in your gardening capabilities. Okay? So, learn how to grow a garden. And consume what you grow, what you raise. You can raise rabbits and have rabbits for meat, or chickens and then have eggs and stuff like that. If you buy any decent eggs, you're going to spend at least $5 a box, $5 a dozen for, actually I think some of them are like $8 a dozen for eggs. You can raise chickens, raise your own chickens on table scraps and grass and bugs in the yard. Alright, and feed doesn't cost that much. I mean, just think about that, guys. Really think about that. You're getting ripped off. And you're not getting ripped off by the farmers. You're getting ripped off by the system that's put into place that buys these eggs up for pennies on the dollar and sells them to you at a marked up price. Alright, this whole system is rigged. The system is rigged to keep you in debt, and it's up to you to make the responsible life choices, keep yourself out of debt, and get you some land, get yourself out of the city, and get yourself sustainable. Because that's what it comes down to. You gotta be sustainable. You got to learn how to do things. Learn how to do things. And I'm running short on time here, guys. So there's going to be a part 3 to this video. If you found this informative, please like, subscribe. Any constructive criticism, or if you like the video, leave a comment. This is Big Country, signing out. God bless.